What's up, y'all? Listen, channel message. I'm gonna just go ahead and get right into it. All right. The ancestor said, we got the plan. We just need the platform. Okay. We're at the beginning. This is the February 12th. We're almost halfway through February. We're starting to get into the energetic new year. And the ancestors have been behind the scenes getting the chosen ones energetically prepared, getting y'all spiritually prepared. Some of us, a lot of us, getting physical things in preparation. Okay, if you're seeing this is your sign. Okay, so come back when you can listen and when you're ready. All right, the ancestors said, we have the plan, we just need the platform. They said, we hear your prayers about the money. We know you want to be the generational curse breaker. We know that you want to create generational wealth and you want to own land and you want to have several businesses and you want to get into real estate and you want to be a singer, actress. I mean, everything. Oh my God, it's so much information coming through. Journalists and writers and TV scripting, sewing, and being in the fashion industry. I said journalism again, but journalism and being on TV and being seen, right? That inner child energy that's coming through. A lot of y'all have been getting more in touch with your inner child. You've been wanting to express yourself in the ways that your inner child has wanted to express themselves and be seen since you were very young. This energy is very heavy right now. There is a time and a place for that to come into fruition, for that to be in divine alignment. School buses, a school bus just went by. We were just talking about inner child, right? Confirmation, that elementary school age, okay? Middle school, elementary school, high school type age, okay? You are going to become the person that you were destined to be. This is not a race. Time is not running out, okay? You are exactly where you need to be right now, all right? And if you've been feeling like you're blocked, if you've been feeling like you want to step forward and get things going, I would suggest getting into a meditative state and setting the intention to talk to your ancestors, your spirit guides, and your higher self. Ask those questions that you want to ask your ancestors, okay? And more importantly, making sure that you are setting aside time to get grounded enough to receive the energy, okay? To receive the answers, all right? They're bringing up doom scrolling. Sometimes you got to put the phone down and do a meditation before you go to bed. Sometimes you got to set a little bit of time aside to do some journaling and again, do some meditation, to have quiet time with your own spirit so that those downloads and those answers to your prayers can come through so that you can get instruction on the next steps to take. Spirit is also saying some of y'all have been called to do a fast. This is your sign. I know you don't want to hear it, but trust me, you'll be better off doing it. Go ahead and knock the fast out. Those days are going to pass anyway. I just was talking about how I had did a 3-day fast and I had really been delaying it because whatever reason, but once I finally got to do it, oh my God, things have really opened up. A whole lot more money has poured through. Opportunities are now coming through and things are truly in alignment, okay? Had to break that energy up off of me so that I can get clarity and begin to take action, all right? Those were the blockages that I was dealing with. So I say all that to say this might be your sign to do a 1-day fast, 2-day fast, 3-day fast. Whatever your spirit has been leading you to do, I would go ahead and do it. The other thing the spirit is saying too, those TikTok messages and stuff that they be sending y'all on y'all FYP, they said you need to sit and receive it. A lot of y'all get these messages that come across y'all's timeline and stuff, and you're like, oh, they ain't talking to me. Yes, they are. Okay, now use your discernment. Sometimes the algorithm, you watch one thing and then that's all you're seeing. So take it how it resonate. Always take it back to your spirit team and back to your own spirit to say, hey, is this for me? Can I get a signal? Can I get a confirmation? But a lot of them, those TikTok videos, they be speaking to you, but your spirit and your heart you don't want to receive it because you think it's not talking to you out of your own ego, or you don't think that it's talking to you because you're in a state and you're in a mindset of where you feel like good things are not happening for you. You don't think that you're about to be a celebrity, or you don't think that you're about to be successful, or you don't think that, you know, that you're meant for greatness. You feel like you're going to be stuck where you're at forever, and that's not the case. Okay, so when those good messages come through and you have that little inkling of like, let me listen to this, listen to it. Okay, because what the ancestors are saying, what spirit is saying, is you're blocking yourself from moving forward because you don't want to receive that energy. You don't believe that it's true. So you're blocking yourself by not allowing those good messages of confirmation to come through. And that's a lot of reason why you might be feeling kind of depressed and kind of feeling down, because the good news is trying to find you, but you're not letting it in. Okay, that was very specific. And I've done that too before. But once I started to actually listen to those messages and be like, you know what, good things are happening. You know what, I'm going to listen to this message and I'm going to receive it. As soon as I do that, things start picking up, things start happening, things start changing and moving behind the scenes and in the physical, right in front of my eyes. Things start changing and shifting immediately, right? A lot of us are into manifestation and quantum leaping and stuff like that. So you got to always be in that mindset of what I speak and what I say, it's going to happen, whether you're speaking good or you're speaking bad. Okay? All right. But yeah, the ancestors said they have the plan. They just need the platform. You are the platform. You are the platform. Let me slow down and let some of this energy come through because they're trying to say something. Okay, they're bringing up the money. A lot of y'all have been wanting to like uncross y'all money. Y'all been really, really begging and pleading and petitioning to your spirit team and your ancestors about, I need money, I need money, I need money, I need money, I need help, these bills, whoop-de, 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 whoop. They said, listen, forget about the late fees, forget about your credit score, forget about the collections calling you and all that stuff and the emails and the phone call. They like, you gotta just ignore it, okay? Don't let that put you into a state of distress. Don't let that send you into a spiral and send you back into survival mode, and then your vibration starts lowering and now you're just like, oh my God, nothing's working out for me and I'm so broke and all this stuff, right? And then the whole pity party starts back up, right? Cancel it, okay? We are living in a time now where the rules of society do not apply. Even if your credit score is 300, 500, 100, you don't have credit at all, there is always a way to get things to you, okay? We are not in a state anymore. We are no longer in that phase where things have to go by what society says. Oh, in order for you to qualify for a house, you have to have a 650 credit score. You have to have $10,000 in your bank account. You have to have Let that go. Those are rules that are made up, and Spirit says we are coming in behind that, and we're making things happen regardless. We're making things happen regardless. God is making things happen regardless. Okay? I was just living in a brand new apartment with my rent paid for, and I didn't have a dime to my name. Okay? Spirit will make things happen, but you have to allow it. You have to be obedient. You have to make sure that you are in position. Okay, and most importantly, you have to know that things are possible. Okay, if you tell yourself I can't get XYZ thing because I don't have XYZ, then guess what? You're not gonna have XYZ thing because that's what you told yourself. Okay, so Spirit is saying to be mindful of that. Number one. And then secondly, with the money thing, a lot of y'all are feeling a lot of anxiety around the money and getting your life going, and you feel like you're behind and you're trying to get the business going, and if I don't get this thing going, I'm a failure, and how's this gonna happen, and I need money to do this, and how this is gonna work. Spirit said, whoa, partner, slow, ease up. You got too much dip on your chip. Okay, you got too much dip on your chip. Spirit will begin to energetically prepare you beforehand to go ahead and start loosening up that energy, to removing strongholds off of you, to removing that dead energy off of you, to start getting your mind and your spirit into alignment with what you said you wanted to do and who you said you wanted to be. So they're saying, trust the process, okay? There is not a rush. There's no rush. Time is not real. We're living in an illusionary world. So things are not always what they seem with your physical eyes, okay? You are not behind. You are exactly where you need to be. There are certain lessons and experiences that you need to have in each season of your life in order to prepare you. There has been a lot of pruning that has been happening for the chosen ones, okay? A lot of us come from families where we're the first one in our family to do a lot of things, to go to college, to start a business, to be spiritual, to break chains, to get married. There's a lot of things that we're going to be the first ones to do it. So we don't have anybody showing us XYZ. We didn't have anybody giving us the blueprint. Give yourself grace. Nobody's teaching you how to do this. There is a huge learning curve here, okay? So give yourself grace. There's a lot of perfectionist energy. I'm hearing the word perfectionist. A lot of us have struggles with perfectionism and feeling like we have to have everything right in order to be successful or be loved or be admired or to feel safe, okay? That comes from trauma and things like that. And that's a lot of what spirit is helping to work on in our spirits behind the scenes, okay? Because that energy, that mindset, that's a part of breaking the generational chains and the curses and generational patterns. And you cannot take that with you where you're going, okay? You will never get where you're going if you want to hold on to that, okay? So give yourself grace. You don't need to have everything figured out. You don't need to be perfect to be of service to other people, to be an inspiration to other people. Spirit is also saying a lot of us are already operating in our purpose and we just don't see it because we're being too hard on ourselves, because we have an idea of what we thought success at this point in our life was supposed to look like. And it doesn't look like how we wanted it to look like, or it doesn't look like what we thought it was going to look like. So we are being too hard on ourselves. We're telling ourselves that we're a failure or that what we have done and the work that we've put in is not enough. And Spirit says you have got to cancel that. Cancel that out right now. I heard somebody's ancestors say, in the name of Jesus, cancel it out. Okay? Okay? All right. Cancel that out. You are worthy as you are. You are an inspiration as you are, flaws and all. I know what your parents told you. I know what society told you, that you have to be perfect to get love and to feel safe and to be validated, but that's not true. That couldn't be further from the truth. All right. You were made in God's image and you are exactly who you need to be right now to get where you're going and to help other people. Okay. All right. What else, Spirit, while we're here and we're talking? I feel like that's all they really have right now. This was just kind of another random impromptu channeled message that I decided to record that was really, really coming through as I was resting today. Okay. Then when we talk about the Patreon. So the Patreon is up. I do not have any content posted for people who want to get behind the paywall. I have created a guided meditation that's free, that's accessible to anyone and everyone right now without you having to pay. That's the only piece of content that I have so far. Today's Thursday. Possibly by this week, I'll maybe get some things going for the Patreon. But if not this week, I heard my ancestors say earlier this week. Okay, so probably this weekend, Friday, we're going to get things going. I just wrapped up my first mentorship with my first mentee. So my ancestors kind of like, we want to take a break real quick. Like they need a little break. They need a rest. I need to feed them and get them back nourished to get things going and get us back in alignment for this new direction that we're headed. Okay. The Patreon, the paid Patreon is going to be how to access your spiritual technology. And that's going to be through the ancestors. The paid tier is all of the paid tiers that I create is going to be for Hoodoo people and Hoodoo people only. Black people, descendants of chattel slavery, Black Americans. We all know that Hoodoo is a closed practice. That's all I'm going to say about it. Okay, feel how you want to feel about it. But Hoodoo is a closed practice, so we're keeping things closed and we're putting certain things behind a paywall. If you still want to get a lot of spiritual information from me, you're more than welcome to join the free Patreon. You can join as a free member. And then, of course, you have my YouTube channel and you have plenty of free content that I have on TikTok. Okay. So that's for all of the people who are, you're white or you're not a person of color or you're not, you can't access Hoodoo. I do not mind teaching you that way. Okay. But this Patreon page is for Black Americans, my Hoodoo people and my Hoodoo people only. Okay. And if you try to sneak behind the paywall being slick, we're going to know, but I don't think I'm going to have any issues with that, but that's what they wanted me to say about that. You can go see what is all going to be included in the Patreon tier. That has already been typed up and things like that for you to go ahead and get an idea of what we're going to be getting into, what me and my ancestors are going to be teaching, and the transformation and what you're going to get out of being a part of the paid tier. for the Patreon community. I'm really excited about that. How to access your spiritual technology, baby, okay? If you are a complete beginner, you are more than welcome to absolutely. If you are a hoodoo beginner, this Patreon tier is absolutely for you. You do not have to be advanced. You do not have to be someone who has skin in the game. This is absolutely going to be a beginner friendly tier. It's for all levels, but it's definitely going to be for a beginner. So don't feel discouraged if you're a beginner and you feel like you don't know enough. This is the perfect space for you. Okay. My ancestors and y'all's ancestors send me a lot of people who are beginners, people who have never gotten readings before, people who are still learning about stuff on their spiritual journey. Okay. So you are most definitely welcome in that space. But yes, I'm having deja vu. I'm excited. So that means I'm in alignment, and that means you watching are in alignment as well. But yeah, so everything, it's already typed up, channeled exactly how we want to portray it. And there's a free guided meditation in there for you as well. Getting clarity. I think it's called Become the Observer. Let's become the observer. But the guided meditation is for you to get clarity and whatnot. And I've done my own guided meditation, and that shit was deep. I was like, damn, that was cool as hell. So yeah, so I'll be posting a lot of free stuff and a lot of paid stuff behind the paywall and whatnot. So I'm excited about that, because not only am I here to do readings and help give confirmation and stuff like that, but I'm also here to teach you and help you remember so that you can stand in your own power and stand on your own 2 feet as well too. Okay, that's what we're here for, baby. We're gonna pull this stuff up from the root. I'm here to be of service to you. And I'm fucking excited, baby. This has been a long time coming. If only y'all knew how long I have been sitting on the Patreon, okay? And I was feeling the same way too, anxious and wanting to kind of jump the gun as far as getting certain content out and stuff like that. But my ancestors had to continue to kind of work on me a little bit. There was still a lot of stuff that was in the way, okay? Stuff that I can control and also stuff that I couldn't control. But we here now, baby, and I'm excited, so... all that is in my link tree, the Patreon, the podcast. If you want to book a one-on-one ancestral session with me, if you want to book a one-on-one spirit guide session with me, all of that is going to be in the link on my main page. And I'm probably going to put it in the description under this video. And it's under all of my other videos too. But I said all of that to say, that's enough. Okay. Let your ancestors work through you. Okay. You're exactly where you need to be. They got the plan. They just need the platform. So be excited about it, because you're the chosen one. They chose you for a reason. So don't doubt yourself, all right? Okay? So, until next time, you know where to find me. I love you. Bye.